Hello and welcome back. It's been a while since I released my last video. It's been a bit hectic the last couple of weeks. My daughter's getting married this weekend. We've been busy sorting things like that out. I've also had looking at the neighbour's house while they've gone on holiday and other few bits and pieces. So not a lot of progress done. However, what I have decided is to have a little experiment on doing the lighting. I bought some new lights and I've got some old ones left over from Christmas and other bits and pieces. So I decided to have a look at how I could put the lighting in on the circuit. I wanted to get the station, get that put down properly with the lights. So yeah, that's what this video is all about. Everything happens live, so there'll be a few mistakes. But I have cut it down, make it look a bit more presentable. Otherwise it would have been like an hour and a half. But yeah, I hope you enjoy it. It's an experiment. It's the way I think I will be carrying on with it. I'll put links in the comments below for the various bits and pieces that I've used, some are suggested. And then I just hope I'm going to be successful. Well, there we go. Here you live and learn, and I'm learning a lot. I want to thank everybody for all my new subscribers. It's been brilliant. I think I'm nearing the 200 mark. And amazing, absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. And again, any comments you've got that you think will help, please put it in below. And if you haven't subscribed, and get it right, hit that button down there to subscribe. It would be really good. And I hope you enjoy it. See you for now. Right, so what we've got, well, I bought some of these street lights. Okay, so those are going to go on the station platform and they work on 12 volts. I also bought some street lights, ordinary street lights there. They'll go in the streets, old-fashioned ones, quite right for the era. And I've shown this before, but this is a legacy of Christmas. Little LEDs with built-in resistors, and they work off 3 volts. And then I've got leftover reel from when I did the lights underneath the shelves, and they work off 12 volts. So basically I've got different combinations. I've also got these cheap Chinese ones that someone bought me for Christmas. I can't get them working. Rubbish, but I'll see, I'll persevere. But these I got from Layouts for You, the same thing, not bad actually. So I'm quite pleased with them. And then the star of the show is this little bit of kit here. Now this I'm quite pleased with because I saw it, somebody had it on their channel, and I thought I'd give this a go. And it's basically a unit that guarantees voltage, no drop. So it's got a little switch here. Just get a little switch here, which allows you to go from 12 volts that side to 3 volts this side. So you can have 3 volt outputs or 12 volt outputs, and you can have up to 18 different outputs from this one board, all guaranteed at the output level as long as the output does not exceed the input. So if I put 12 volts in, then I must make sure that the number of units I send out or have connected does not exceed 12 volts. So this is ideal if you've got 3 volts and use a 12 volt supply, and this will knock it down to 3 volts and constant. If I'm going to use 12 volt stuff, which is what these are, and I can take the resistors off these, they'll become 3 volts, but they're 12 volts. These are 12 volts, these are 12 volts, these are 3 volts. Now I've already put these into my models and I've tested them, they work pretty well. So yeah, I'm happy with them at the minute. I know that one's the wrong way around, bear with me. So the idea is I'm going to see if I can bump these all up. I know these will work on 12 volts, even though they will work because I've put resistors in. So the idea, everything runs on 12 volts. So there's a little one there. So I've got 3 different ways of getting power in. You've got the switches there, screw-in terminals there, you've got plug-in terminals there, and on this one you've got jumper leads, so you can power from inputs and outputs, so I can connect this to another board. I'll show you a picture of that to show you what I mean by that. I'll turn it around here. I'll probably put a copy of this and put it on the screen because it'll be a lot clearer, so you can see the jumper wires there. But again, I'll put some stuff on the screen, make it a lot easier for you to see. But looking at this, it looks quite straightforward. Basically, what I'm going to do is put in power source in there, outputs from here, and see what happens. You've also got, I don't know if you can see, you've also got some outputs from this middle bit as well. So you've got quite a variety. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that side, 6 that's 12, 13, 14, 15, 18 outputs. So yeah, quite impressed with that. Let's see what happens. It'll certainly cover all the lighting needs I need for this area, with the street lights, station lights, platform lights, and a couple of building lights. Well, we'll see. Okay, so I've wired in the post office sorting on the station. Put 12 volt supply in, clicked it to 12 volts, and then I don't know if you can see that. You can see the lights. Yeah, you can see the lights in the sorting office, and yeah, you can see just about see the lights in the station. So yeah, that works. It works very nicely. Thank you very much. That's got them sorted out. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to prepare these strip lights from the reel. I'm going to put them in, just 3 lights, and get them sorted out and put them in and see what happens. Now, while I was getting these sorted out, it occurred to me that instead of hard wiring the wires into this terminal block, what I could do is start making up these and putting these on. See, I don't know if I can get that into focus for you. But basically, the little computer pin which you create using these sort of specialist pliers. You can buy a kit. I'll show you the kit. It's get it on Amazon. I'll put the link in the bottom. But it's a DuPont connector, and you've got all the various connections here. But what you get single ones like that, or doubles. I used to use these a lot when I was at work in school, and I was a project manager on building sites. And you can have up 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all sorts of things. Quite handy actually, because you get a reel of cable as well, and you get the male and female connectors. So what I'm going to do is make up, rather than soldering the switch onto the board, if you can just show you on this bit here now, that red plug is the link. If I lift that off, you can see there's 2 pins, and what I can now do is make up a wire that allows me to solder a switch onto that, so I can control on and off rather than pulling the power plug off in and out all the time. So I'm going to attempt to show you how to do one of these. I don't know if it's going to work, but quite easy actually. What I'm going to do now, all I'm going to do is pull one of these off, and then on the switch, where is it? I've got the wires, I've already soldered it on. Why can't you find things when you want them? So there's my switch, and basically I'm going to put these onto the end there and crimp them in, and then I can slot them into the doubles and they'll just go onto the board. So bear with me. What I found with this, the best way to do this is to 1, 2 crimps like that. That'll sort it out. And then you push the wee thing through there. You see that? Then you can put your wire into the back of that and press down. So I'm going to give that a go in a minute. Hopefully that'll get me sorted out. And once more. Oh no, it came out. Oh, that was not good. That didn't work too well. Give it another go. 1, 2. Push it in. Can't do this and film it, it's awkward, but I'll give it another go. It's typical, this happens when you're trying to film, because normally I can do this straight off. There we go. You can see that's on there, and then all I've got to do then is push that through it the correct way. Push that through and it'll push into a little slot there, and that's on. And then do the same with the black one. You get the idea. So there we go, both of them in, and now I can just slot that over there. Pushes nicely down on there, and that's the connection. And then instead of keep pulling the power lead out on and off, I can just flick the switch. And just to prove, you can see all 3 of the lights coming on and off as I flick the switch. Off, on, off, on. Brilliant! Right, back to wiring it all up. Next bit is to try and put the strip lights in. So there's my board, screwdriver, and we'll get these in. These will make life a lot easier by putting these little pins in. So there's the strip lights. Let's see if they work. I don't know if you can see them coming on and off. Right, give me a switch. So the lights are on the house, the LED isn't. Okay, so let's take the house one, the station one's out, and switch. No, still not good. I'm doing definitely. Oh, basic mistake. I think I've got the terminals the wrong way around. Okay, this is what happens. Try again. There you go. You see them on now? Lucky things didn't blow up. Right, so they work. The parcels office lights are on as well. So that's good. Switch it back off and see if I can get the switch on. Yep. Ah, now then. Don't know if you can see that, but that's a lot dimmer than it was before. The station and the parcels office lights are the same brightness, but this one's dimmed. That's interesting. Okay. I wonder, right, now then, I think I know what it is. These operate on 24 volts for the reel. They're plugged in and you can dim them right down, and they look quite dim. These are 3 volts with a resistor. 3 volts with a resistor. Right, let's try a street lamp and see what happens then. So I'm going to try one of these little street lamps. It's got a resistor already attached to it. Very, very thin wires. So we'll try putting this in. Well, this is going to be a pain. Well, for those of you that like to see things going wrong, you're getting a grandstand view now. Perhaps I should do what Charlie's done and do a series of bloopers. You really, really have to be careful. I must admit. Ah, right, I got it. Okay, let's try again. You'll see nothing there. That's really fiddly getting that in. But let's go. Let's make a choice and see what happens now. Drag it back a bit. There we go. So, what's happened? So, station lights are still on. Parcels office is still on. Street lamp is now on. The strip lights have gone off. So there's obviously not enough voltage. So let's have a see if I can get another one in. I think the strip lights are using too much, which would be a pain because I was hoping to use them at some of the terraces. Give it a go. Or perhaps what I should do is look for a higher voltage. Yeah, I'll look for a higher voltage and see what happens. This is what I say is that will distribute a constant 12 volts as long as the voltage going in, this going in, all the stuff coming out is less. There's a bit of a loose in it because I'm not connecting. Is less than what's going out. I need to. That can go up to 24. That input. Find a 24 import. Okay, so here we go. I positioned this in the corner so you can see a bit better. It's a bit darker over here, you'll see the lights better. So I've got the Christmas tree lights in there and there. I've got the strip light here. I've got the street light here. That strip light's got 100k resistor in it, and this one hasn't. Another just 3 strip lights here on the board. So the first thing I need to do is try it with 12 volt. So I'm going to plug it in now, and the light comes on, and then using my little switch that and see what happens. As you can see, street lights come on, and if I zoom in you'll see that the model lights are on. I'll just switch them off, on, but unfortunately it doesn't look as if the strip lights have come on, and that's telling me that there's not enough voltage going in to to power what's going out. So I'll just swap these over, switch it off. Swap these over because now I've got a 15 volt power going in. Do the switch, and now you should see, if I cover that up, you should see that the LED switches are on, and the 6 volt one, these 6 strip here, they're on slightly dimmer, not much but slightly, so really I don't need a resistor on them. I can power them up without a resistor, so that's good, saves a bit of messing about, and I can use them in different ways. So what I'm pleased about is the fact I can use all these different types of lights from one board, and I can have up to 18 individual lights. So yeah, very pleased. So hopefully the next time now is you'll see these models glued down. I'll have drilled the holes, wired it all in. This thing will go underneath and then powered up, and the switch goes onto the front fascia so I can switch it on and off. See you in a bit. Right, so I've put my lamps in. 3 on the middle platform there, 1 on there. I'm debating whether to put 1 on the end there, don't know yet. I've got my station, I've got the parcel sorting office there, a few other bits and pieces I need to do there. Just move that glue gun out of the way. All wired in, all down through the bench, and all coming out from underneath there to there for the minute. There's the distributor unit with the switch. I haven't fixed that in place yet because I want to test it all out. So here we go. I'll just switch the lights out, and then throw the switch, try and do it one-handed, and see what happens. Oh, look at that, lovely. There's some detail there, so the light's coming inside on the platform. Looking from that side. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. I can see how things are going to work out now. Gives you an idea what it's going to look like. I could add some lights under here, I suppose. Well, there'll be another bit of platform just here to finish this off, a little curve bit coming round to about there, and then I'll put another lamp in there. But yeah, looking good. I'm quite pleased with that, and my little experiments have helped me enormously. The buildings look as if they've got the old gas lamps on, very subdued. Those are the Christmas tree lights, and then these are the little ones I bought from oh, what's the name of it? Layouts for You. That's it, Layouts for You. Yeah, very pleasing effect all in all. Onwards and upwards. Now I've got a lot of building to do. And start populating this area here with the town. But it works, I'm happy with that. Lights off. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed that video, and thank you for watching, and please put any comments down below, and don't forget to subscribe if you like the channel, and then I'll crack on with this, and I won't be doing too much because my daughter's getting married this weekend, so we're all go for that. And then I've got relatives down for for the week after, and then I'm actually going to get to go on a cruise for the first time. We've already booked for 3 years, and off on a cruise, so I won't be around for much this next couple of weeks. Look after yourselves, everybody. Take care of yourselves, and diolch yn fawr.